Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's nice to be back. This is my next video in 2 months. I got pretty sick and I lost my voice, so I wasn't able to film. But I'm back, I'm done with school, and I've got all the time to film some videos. And I thought today we would do a bookish themed video. They're my favorite videos to film, obviously. Oh, I dyed my hair. I went to a party, so I dyed my hair. I will be doing some tapping, scratching, and some whispering. Hopefully you guys can actually hear it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the triggers. Okay, so the first book I have to show you guys is A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. There's a bit of a theme here. There's a lot of romance books. A lot of like smutty books. I'm not sorry. This is my reading taste lately. Also, I'm really sorry if I seem really stiff. I developed a really bad case of tendinitis, so my wrists are not doing well. This is a witchy-themed romance book, which there have been a lot of those coming out lately. They're a lot of fun. I read one called The X-Hex, and it was a lot of fun. But then I read one called Go Hex Yourself, and it was not that good. Got these two cute little characters around the side. Okay, let me read you the synopsis. Mirabelle knows not to trust a demon, especially one who wants her soul. But what's a witch to do when he won't leave her side and she kind of doesn't want him to? I suddenly forgot how to do unintelligible whispering. Mirabelle Spark is prophesied to be the most powerful witch seen in centuries of the famed Spark family. But to the displeasure of her mother, she prefers baking to brewing potions and gardening to casting hexes. A spell to summon flower goes wrong. Mirabelle finds herself staring down a demon, one she inadvertently summoned for a soul bargain. Osroth the Ruthless is a legend among demons. Powerful and merciless, he drives hard bargains to collect mortal souls, but his reputation has suffered ever since a bargain went awry. If he can strike one with Mirabelle, he will earn back his deadly reputation. Osroth can't leave Mirabelle's side until they complete a bargain, which she refuses to do. Turns out some humans are attached to their souls. But the witch is funny and curvy and disgustingly yet endearingly cheerful. Becoming awkward roommates quickly escalates when Mirabelle, terrified to confess the inadvertent summoning to her mother, blurts out that she's dating Osroth. As Osroth and Mirabelle struggle with their opposing goals and maintaining a fake relationship, real attraction blooms between them. But Osroth has a limited amount of time to strike the deal, and if Mirabelle gives up her soul, she'll lose all her emotions, including love, which will only spell disaster for them both. Interesting read. It's like 3 in the morning. What is going on out there? I'm really excited very cute little lady. And this lovely gentleman. He doesn't very much look like a demon, does he? Kind of looks like your average guy, but you know. I actually haven't been buying that many books so far. I'm quite proud of myself. I buy a lot of books, especially when I go out with my boyfriend. Okay, let's do the next one. This one is also a romance. It is called Icebreaker. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Are these the same person? By Hannah Grace. We've got a lovely figure skater and a hockey player. I bought this. Sorry, that's my chair. I bought this because I saw an out of context quote on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram. What's your favorite type of book to read? I have been really loving romance books lately because I'm kind of new to the genre. I used to be really against reading romance because supposedly that makes you kind of like a loser or whatever, which in hindsight is pretty stupid. I was young and foolish. Ready for the synopsis? He's the one thing she couldn't plan for. Anastasia Allen has worked her entire life for a shot at Team USA. It looks like everything is going according to plan when she gets a full scholarship to the University of California, Maple Hills, and lands a place on their competitive figure skating team. Nothing will stand in her way, not even the captain of the hockey team, Nate Hawkins. Nate's focus as team captain is on keeping his team on the ice, which is tricky when a facilities mishap means they are forced to share a rink with the figure skating team, including Anastasia, who clearly can't stand him. When Anastasia's skating partner faces an uncertain future, she may have to look to Nate to take her shot. Sparks fly, but Anastasia isn't worried because she could never like a hockey player, right? This sounds a bit like an enemies to lovers romance. Which I'm really excited about. This is $17.99. When did paperbacks start costing that much? They used to be like $13. Skating was the vessel into which I could pour my heart and soul. Peggy Fleming. I'm leaving all of the noise in here. I would never finish editing or filming if I took all the noise out. I gotta start. So the first page looks like. The first page with the text. Let's move on to the next book. Okay. Where were we? Book number 3 is Legends. Sorry, my camera's inverted. And Lattes by Travis Baldry. This is a cozy fantasy, I believe. Got 2 creatures. I know this is an orc. I'm not sure what she is. She's cute though. Or they. I don't know. I saw this a lot on Bookstagram. I'm on Bookstagram, so that's why I'm into all this stuff. This has one of those nice shiny covers. Okay. A bit of that for me. Can you smell that new book smell? I love that new book smell. This little cardigan. It's too hot for cardigans now, though. So, the back says, a novel of high fantasy and low stakes. A novel of high fantasy and low stakes. After a lifetime of bounties and bloodshed, Viv is hanging up her sword for the last time. The battle-weary orc aims to start fresh, opening her first ever coffee shop in the city of Thun. But rivals old and new stand in the way of success. Not to mention the fact that no one has the faintest idea what coffee actually is. If Viv wants to put the blade behind her and make her plans a reality, she won't be able to go it alone. What? She won't be able to go it alone. Okay. Go at it alone, I'm assuming. But the true reward of the uncharted paths are the travelers you meet along the way. And whether drawn together by ancient magic, a flaky pastry, or a freshly brewed cup, they may become partners, family, and something deeper than she could have ever dreamed. And the cover art is by Carson Lowmiller. Sorry. I really could not read the back of this. You can see yourself. I guess this kind of counts as a romance, doesn't it? I'm left-hand dominant, and apparently my right hand does not know what it's doing. Legends. Oh. sounds interesting enough. I sure hope so. I already bought it. Another romance book. Are we surprised? There is a theme here. Clearly. But it's our first hardcover. This is Ana Maria and the Fox by Lilian de la Rosa. Lilian de la Rosa. Like the name Anna. And this is I think it's Victorian. Yes, it is a Victorian novel. Okay, if you don't know this about me, you might not. I am obsessed with the Victorian period. So, I love Victorian novels. But I'm also Latina. So when I see a Latina in a Victorian setting, yes please. There's like no books with Latina characters in the Victorian era. If you know books with Latino characters in the Victorian era, drop them down below, okay? Because I need them. I think she's Mexican. I think so, because this looks... Yes, a Mexican heiress. This looks a lot like the traditional folklorico clothes. Or it reminds me of folklorico, that's what I mean. If you're Latino, leave your country down below. My family's from Puerto Rico and from the Dominican Republic. And this is a book of the month book. Book of the month. Just plain. Published by Berkeley. to the synopsis. I think that was a little too loud. Okay, you guys ready? A forbidden love between a Mexican heiress and a shrewd British politician makes for a tantalizing Victorian season. Ana Maria Luna Valdez has strived to be the perfect daughter, the perfect niece, and the perfect representative of the powerful Luna family. So when she is secretly sent to London with her sisters to seek refuge from the French occupation of Mexico, Ana Maria experiences her first taste of freedom, far from the judgmental eyes of her domineering father. If only she could ignore the piercing looks she receives across the ballrooms from the austere Mr. Fox. Gideon Fox elevated himself from the London gutters by chasing his burning desire for more opportunities, more choices, for everyone. Now, as a member of Parliament, Gideon is on the cusp of securing the votes he needs to put forth a measure to abolish the Atlantic slave trade once and for all, a cause that is close to his heart as the grandson of a formerly enslaved woman. The charmingly vexing Ana Maria is a distraction he must ignore. But when Ana Maria finds herself in the crosshairs of a nefarious nobleman with his own political agenda, Gideon knows he must offer his hand as protection. Will this Mexican heiress win his heart as well? This is so exciting. I would watch a TV show. I want more Latino rap. Okay, let's go to the final. Okay, the final book is actually not a romance book. I hope you guys are proud. Oh my god, there's 2 more books. Okay. This one is also a book of the month. Book of the month. And it's the London Sands Society by Sarah Penner. And this was March 2023. Book of the month. Has this gorgeous cover. I absolutely love it. I think this might be another Victorian novel. Let me read you the synopsis. Okay, let's see. Amid the shrouded parlors of Victorian London, two daring women hunt for the truth and justice in the perilous art of conjuring the dead. 1873. At an abandoned chateau on the outskirts of Paris, a dark seance is about to take place. Led by acclaimed spiritualist Vaudeline Delaire, known worldwide for her talent in conjuring the spirits of murder victims to ascertain the identities of the people who killed them, she is highly sought after by widows and investigators alike. Lena Wicks has come to Paris to find answers about her sister's death. But to do so, she must embrace the unknown and overcome her own logic-driven bias against the occult. When Vaudeline is beckoned to England to solve a high-profile murder, Lena accompanies her as an understudy. But as the women team up with the powerful men of London's exclusive seance society to solve the mystery, they begin to suspect that they are not merely out to solve a crime, but perhaps entangled in one themselves. Written with alluring suspense and sultry prose, the London Seance Society is an entrancing tale that explores the blurred lines between truth and illusion and reveals the grave risks women will take to avenge the ones that they love. This book sounds so exciting. I say that about all my books, so. I dropped something in my cheek. Sorry. I am trying to film this in one take. It's not working. On to the final book, which is a small book. It's a children's book, and it is a Spiderwick Chronicles book, which is a children's series, and it is the Care and Feeding of Sprites. It's supposed to accompany the field guide. It's essentially like sort of like picture book. with those like laminated style pages. The Spiderwick Chronicles. Got sprites? Many would have you believe that sprites, or fairies as they are often called, are sweet and pretty and ultimately peaceful creatures. But don't let that carefree nature of these dazzling beguilers fool you, because while they do make for awesome pets, or if you prefer, companions, these are not creatures to be handled lightly. So forget everything you know, or think you know, about sprites. And listen to the experts from the International Sprite League, as they, with the assistance of the creative team that bought you the best-selling Spiderwick Chronicles, provide a resource that will prove to be essential for the novice sprite keeper, as a strong cage and eyes in the back of his or her head. I love these types of books so much. Look at that. I think I'm going to end the video here because I think someone is waking up, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!